is going on, guys? My name is Zora, and welcome back to the Distant Valhalla. In the last episode, we were getting shot at. And hopefully we didn't die. That's what we're about to find out. Let's jump into it. 21st December, 2011, 8:03 a.m. The emergency stairs are illuminated by nothing but the poor lights. This is not a delusion. While going down the stairs, I have to keep repeating that to myself. Damn. Is there a black hole at the bottom of those stairs? A dimly lit, long staircase. Nothing here resembles a door. This is a 100-meter one-way path going straight down. I think I hear an intermittent rumbling sound coming from below, which makes this place feel like a gateway to hell. Me and Kurisu are on the way downwards in a fast pace. I feel like I'll lose my footing at any moment now, but I cannot stop. Hey, is your wound alright? Completely out of breath, Kurisu asked that while following me. My leg is bleeding. It only grazed me. It only hurts a little bit, so don't worry. Even though it was such a bullet storm, that is the only wound that I got. I wonder if it is because the rounders lacked skill, or the world line converged towards this result. Anyway, we made it out alive, though only barely. The staircase that we're using now is connected to the 27-kilometer ring tunnel, the Large Hadron Collider that is built 100 meters below SERN. These stairs aren't usually used. This is the fastest way to get to the LHC from the establishment where Kurisu was confined. Almost 5 minutes have passed since we broke the lock and started going down. Kurisu has trouble breathing. Don't stop, Christina. We'll be there soon, so stay strong. I know that. I'm sure that the rounders from before have stopped chasing us. That too is part of Plan B. It is the reason why I chose to go here instead of the airport. But just to be sure, we mustn't stop moving until we reach the bottom. Ooh, just slowly zooming in. And finally, the staircase, which I thought would last forever, ends without any warning. The heavy metal... Ow, my ears! The heavy metal door makes a creaking sound as I open it. While breathing heavily and saying nothing, we pass through the door and enter the tunnel. This is the LHC, the world's largest particle accelerator. The 3-meter wide tunnel is lined with concrete. It doesn't feel cramped in here, but the fact that I can't see how the tunnel curves is somewhat pressurizing. Unlike the gloomy emergency staircase, this place has actual lighting, which makes it feel absurdly bright. I'm not gonna lie, that actually looks cool. To fight off the reoccurring anxiousness, I start some of my usual small talk. Is this Ouroboros, or perhaps the Wheel of Fortune? You sure are in high spirits, but please stop that for now. Without a single giggle, Kurisu hugs her upper arms. Hey, what's the possibility of them coming after us? They won't right now. There's an experiment being conducted here. You mean that the proton-proton collision experiment? That's only what they want the public to think. You know, a year and a half ago, we found out what they're really trying to do. Z program. Error. Human is dead. Time travel experiments involving the use of miniature black holes. They are inhuman acts, which have been committed since the year 2001. Yeah. Let me touch the titty at least once. I'm sorry. When faced with, the test subjects are forced into miniature black holes, causing them to be thrown back into a random time in the past. I'm sorry, when I'm scared I make really bad jokes. There's chances of survival are completely ignored. I mean, I make bad jokes when I'm not scared, but even more so when I'm scared. Mismatch. Without any exception, they are just regarded as the mere result of their research. Ugh, jelly people. It's suicidal to go to the place where miniature black holes are being created. Did you forget the Jellymen's reports? As if I could, it's because I remembered them that I decided to go through here. Oh right, that's why the Rounders... They want to avoid the dangers of becoming a jelly man. Ocean man. That's why the off-limits LHC is the best escape route. I'm aware of the dangers, but it's necessary to take some risks to escape from the Rounders. Also, I know for a fact that a black hole cannot spontaneously appear in the tunnel. If that happened, the LHC, no, all of CERN would probably be thrown into the past, leaving nothing but a crater. However, that doesn't change the fact that it's dangerous. The fact that Rounders aren't coming after us is proof of that. I heard that when LHC is in operation, it's not easy to stop. That is why this escape route buys us a lot of time. Suddenly, I feel phone vibrations in one of my pockets. I feel my phone vibrating in one of my pockets. I just feel like that'd be a better line, but you know, I feel phone vibrations. Man, I know those are phone vibrations, not any... You have a cell phone? I haven't even seen one since that time when I was brought here and had mine taken away. Neidhardt sneaked it in for us. He sent it all the way from Japan? The ability to make whatever he wants reach wherever he wants just by using the net is the most impressive thing about him. His penis is small. I'm just saying. I might have added too much fantasy to my words, but as one who's experienced it myself, it wouldn't be a stretch to call it sorcery. The way he makes the objects reach their destination is so cloudy that one can't help but wonder. Psychic powers sure seem surreal, but I shouldn't be the one to doubt them. After all, I possessed one myself. Anyway, there is only one person who could be calling me on this phone. Hello, it's me. Okarin, did you meet up with Miss Makase? Just as expected, it's Daru. It's taking longer than expected, but we successfully reached Phase 3. What's the situation on your side? Been a while since you've been this lively, Okarin. As a pretentious lunatic, that is... Right now, the scientists don't look like they're gonna stop the LHC. So there are no changes to Phase 4, right? If you don't get to the rendezvous point within the next 2 hours, it's gonna get real bad, bro. Think you can do it? If we don't, it's all over. There's no room for mistakes. Don't worry, this plan is definitely going to succeed, and we'll make it in time for Kamika's first day. Kamima's. Sorry, I'm just used Comic-Con, man. I kinda wanna go. I've never been to a Comic-Con. I think it would be really fun. Of course we will. After all, the driving forces behind scientific advancement are wars and erotica. At that point, I decided to just cut him off. However, I'm glad Daru was able to behave like a pervert, even in a situation like this. This means his call from 1 hour ago hadn't any dire meaning. Right now, the LHC is performing a Z-program time travel experiment on who's likely to be another misinformed volunteer waiting for something amazing, a human that we have no means of saving from a horrible fate. Where did Hashida call? Sweat is running down Kurisu's forehead. Just like me, she is a bad athlete. He took a different path and is already here at the LHC. Really? Yeah, right now I'm sure that he's hacking into SERN to hold off the Rounders. He might be the reason for the lack of their activity. Just have a look around. After catching my breath, I once again look around. Beside us, the tunnel is completely devoid of human presence, or besides us. Only the sound of distant rumbling reaches our ears. Even though an experiment is taking place, it is way too quiet. I wonder if this is normal for the LHC. The thing that stands out the most in this tunnel is the pipe-like object emitting a silver glow. The whole 27-kilometer long tunnel was created for this pipe, which isn't even 1 meter in diameter. The particle accelerator still reminds me of Ouroboros. It is the true form of the LHC. While thinking that, I realize that I'm somewhat afraid of touching it. I know that it's impossible, but a part of me is scared that it might explode if I do. Look, Christina, right now a proton is accelerating to an amazing speed of 99.9999991% of the speed of light inside that machine. Right. Kurisu seems to be indifferent towards it. Not only that, after taking a quick look at her, I notice she seems to be staying as far away from it as possible and even has her back turned away. That's strange. She's always been a hardcore experiment-loving girl and a vigorous scientist with limitless curiosity. The Kurisu I know would already have shown interest in it. I mean, when you're trapped for 1.5 years, you kind of change, man. Realizing me looking at her, Kurisu quickly shifts her gaze towards a distant point in the depth of the tunnel. Okabe, aren't you afraid? Are you? Her fear appears to win over her curiosity. Perhaps the fact that bullets were flying at us just a while ago has something to do with that. Anyway, where to? She's asking where are we supposed to go now. Fortunately for us, there's an information board nearby. Alias, Atlas, LHCB, CMS, RF. Dump? Cleaning. Okay. The place where we're supposed to rendezvous with Neidhardt is at the CMS, one of the LHC's observation points. From our location, it's almost on the opposite side of the LHC ring. That's quite a distance. It was the easiest point to secure. Won't we be intercepted there? That's what Daru's that's what Daru's hacking is for. Sorry, I'm clearly really dumb and can't read worth a shit. Also, SERN is not a fortress. It's not like there's a huge number of rounders on standby all over the place. It's physically impossible for them to secure every exit of the LHC, and we can take advantage of that. We have to reach to the rendezvous point within the next 2 hours. What's the distance? About 10 kilometers. 5 kilometers per hour, eh? Well, it's a distance I can cover by walking quickly. There's no proof that they won't come after us also. Have you ever been sprinting 10,000 meters? Nope. After a light nod, I grab Kurisu's hand and start running. Clearly her side hurts. Wait, Okabe, stop pulling me! If we don't rendezvous with Neidhardt, it's all over. We have to get there as soon as possible. I don't think my body can last. Same here. Besides, my leg is injured. The wound that I received from the bullets before isn't deep, but it still kinda hurts. Even so, now is not the time to sink into self-pity. Run as fast as your legs can take you! Be safe, please, my babies! I care so much about... You sure are selfish. As if giving up on something, Kurisu slightly shakes her head and stops complaining. A reunion after a whole year and a half? There are many things I want to say. And there will be a lot of time for those after our escape. Inaudibly, I continue telling that to myself. Please make it. Please. Please make it. Prediction. Chapter 3. Well, guys, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Distant Valhalla. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. It feels kind of short, at least in my perspective, I guess. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next chapter. Bye-bye! I love Steins Gate. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can check out my previous video here, or even a playlist related to this video here. There is also a video that was picked out by YouTube just for you, and last but not least, you can click here to subscribe. Anyway, guys, my name is Aura, and I'll see you later. Take care.